Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, folks. Welcome back to another edition of Lunch Break Update. So called because I filmed them on my lunch break. This lunch break, we're going to be going over another aspect of Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden, the newest campaign from Wizards of the Coast, and that is character secrets. Let's dive in. As was discussed in our last video on Icewind Dale, the 10 towns are meant to have a feeling of isolation and paranoia, and that's not just in the atmosphere or in the NPCs that you interact with. In order to extend that feeling to within the party, Wizards of the Coast introduced the idea of character secrets. This mechanic is listed as optional in the campaign guide, but if you have a group that really likes the mechanic, you can up the ante like we did and give each of your players 2 of the character secrets. Or, stay traditional, go with how it was designed, and use one at a time. However you decide to do it, let's get down to the list. Allagandar Scion. You are the heir to the Allagandar bloodline, and therefore the crown of Neverwinter. This may sound like a great deal, but it also makes you a direct threat to the current city lord, Dagult Neverember. And if you're familiar with Sword Coast lore, you do not want to be on the wrong side of Dagult Neverember. If he finds out that you're alive, he will likely try to rectify that situation. Only prereq here is that the Allagandars are human, so plan to either be a human or the product of the family's foray into elven and orcish relations. Doppelganger. You are everyone's favorite shape changer outside of Eberron. This one can be a little tricky depending on the character's initial concept, as now you have none of the original traits of your apparent race, but instead get dark vision up to 60 feet and can innately cast detect thoughts with a DC based on intelligence. You can also polymorph into any humanoid that you see, but remember here that your equipment is not transformed and you do not get any of their stats except size, and you revert if you die. Also, the citizens of 10 towns may get a little bit paranoid if too many people find out about this secret. People get weird about shape changers, who would have guessed? Drizzed Fan. Once upon a time, you met the fabulous green-cloaked wonder, and even got a snippet of his cloak. Though to me, the how of that is a little bit concerning. Elusive paramour. You slept with the wrong ruler's lover. Luckily, they are far, far away in Calimshan and could not possibly think to find you way up here, right? I'm just gonna skip the low-hanging fruit of a bard joke here and move on. Escaped prisoner. Mind flayers. There's mind flayers in this book. Not only that, but you are an escaped prisoner from their crashed vessel. Will they come searching for you across the ice? Only time will tell. Evil, For the life of me, I have no idea how a mind flayer laugh is supposed to sound. Littlest Yeti. I'm sorry, this is just so cute. You were raised by Yetis and they still like you. Should you encounter any of your ilk, you get advantage on charisma checks to improve their moods. Midwinter Child. The Frostmaiden herself has blessed you for being born on the right day. You get resistance to cold damage, but also the goddess of winter's vengeance now knows who you are, so it's a bit up and down whether this is a blessing or a curse. Old Flame. Lots of romance in the cold up here. You have a lover in 10 towns that you have not seen in years, and not only that, but as long as it's not in combat, you get to decide which of the NPCs it is in the moment. That tavern keeper trying to overcharge for rooms? Boom, love interest. The fisherman threatening to reveal your secrets? Boom, love interest. Careful though, you only get one, and once you pick, there are no takesies backsies. Orcstone. After saving an orc from a certain death, they repaid you with a keepsake that happened to hold the spirit of an orc warrior. You can use this Orc Warchief's aid 3 times for 10 minutes each before the stone dissolves into dust between your fingers. Owlbear Whisperer. This is sort of like the Littlest Yeti, but this time it's an animal handling check instead of a charisma check, and it's owlbears instead of yetis, and you totally weren't raised by them because that would just be too crazy, right? Pirate Cannibal. Look at you getting all edgy. You served aboard a Luskan pirate vessel. Unlucky for you, it got stuck in the ice. Unlucky for your crew, you survived by eating them on your way back to civilization. You do still know the vessel's location, and that it contains a treasure, so you win some, you lose some. Okay folks, I'm gonna get in trouble for this one, but it wasn't in the pronunciation guide, so we are going to say Reged Air. You are the offspring of Queen Bjornhild, leader of the Tiger tribe who tried to sacrifice you to the Frostmaiden. Before you could freeze to death, a wandering Goliath named saved you. You owe this Goliath your life and your mother. Not so much. As the Tiger Tribe Queen is a human, this also has a prereq of human, half-elf, or half-orc. Reincarnation. You died! But you were brought back to life by a wandering druid using a reincarnate spell. This means you likely changed races between your two lives, so the book provides a helpful set of tables. There you can roll what you were before, as well as a handy How Did I Die list. Ring Hunter. This one is not quite as dramatic as it sounds. You are looking for a distinctive fish that bit off your father's finger and swallowed his signet ring. Without that ring, you don't get your inheritance. So good luck, and try not to lose a finger of your own in the process. Runaway Author. You didn't used to live in the desolate north. In fact, you were once an author of possibly some renown. But then, you went and exposed a group of powerful devil-worshipping nobles from Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep. Now you must seek refuge from their fiery wrath in the icy north. Slod Host. Have you ever seen the Alien series? Well, you've got a chest burster tag along, and unless you can get rid of it in 2 months, it's gonna do what it do. And last but not least, Spy. You are a spy for the good guys, the Sword Coast renowned Harpers, sent to thwart the baddies up in 10 towns from behind the scenes. Some of the current iterations of baddie include the Arcane Brotherhood, an organization of Luskan-based wizards, or the ever-popular Zentarum. Watch out for flying snakes as you navigate these frozen wastelands. That's it! The Roll20 module offers a handy deck of secrets your players can roll from. You can roll them the old-fashioned way, or hand them out as you see fit. However you do it, this campaign has been a blast to explore so far, and we really look forward to getting our teeth into it. Check the description below for links where you can get the campaign book from Wizards of the Coast, as well as Roll20. Thank you all for watching today and for helping us hit 100 subscribers. I know that's not a huge amount by YouTube standards, but it is a huge amount for us, and we really appreciate all the support. So please like, subscribe, stay tuned on our channel for some more of these shorter explainer videos, as well as the longer live play stuff, and we will come up with a tagline eventually.